The context of conversation for first-time entrepreneur is very funny. First-time entrepreneur, we see the market as a parallel thing they can pursue all around. They will see the market from a lens of money and transactions, not from the lens of how do I master how to produce value. You see, these two conversations are quite different. If you are seeing yourself as the middleman everywhere, the whole middleman thing is a whole vibe of its own. It's about retailing. It's about being in the middle of any transaction. You are the block. You are finding a way to be the block between a transaction to happen. So you want to, somebody wants to buy a car, you want to be the guy that brings that guy that wants to buy a car to where they sell the car. Somebody wants to buy a house, you want to be the guy that brings that guy that wants to buy a car, that wants to buy a house to where they sell the house. So that is what first-time entrepreneur tend to understand as being in business and the hustle spirit. But the point is this: the thing you really want to do in the market space is to understand value fundamentally. Know the art of creating value. How do you make of an iPhone? How do you produce an iPhone? How do you brand it? How do you give it all the brand element to ensure that this will go out into the market at a premium? That's the game that Apple have played for years, and they have mastered to a way that they know how to calibrate this phone to what a 550,000 naira. That's it. Oppo, production of value, same game. How do we ensure that this phone is worth 220k? Because we put this on the phone, we use flip camera, all of that. So the whole game of entrepreneurship is about you from day one, understanding that it's about mastering the act of value creation, value promotion, value monetization, value optimization, value automation. All of these things is still premise on value. So when we are talking about marketing, branding, whatever, it's about the game of value. Understanding the game of value. How do you put the game of value into it? You are in this whole process of understanding the making, the breaking, the changing, the transforming, everything of value in whatever form is it. So actually, money is in people. Then how do you create this thing that I'm calling value now to get that money from people? That's the whole game. That's the whole A game in entrepreneurship. That's the main core. It's at the heart of entrepreneurship. It's not about you being the stumbling block between a transaction that want to happen. It's not about you connecting people to value alone. You understand? It's about you getting to understand value in its different form. So even when you are working as a middleman, you can communicate the exact value you are trying to offer. So that way, I'm not just trying to be another guy that can bring you to a car. I'm not just trying to be another guy that can bring you to a house. Yeah, these are part of entrepreneurship, sure. But I understand that I'm the guy that is trying to bring you to a secure house. That's my game. I want to give you a house you will not cry over. I want to get you a car that is not stolen. Like, you guys to know the sweet spot. It's about knowing that value that you're actually creating. That I'm trying to give you assurance. I'm trying to give you convenience. I'm trying to give you option. I'm trying to give you leverage. Whatever the case may be, you have to understand the casing for the value you are creating. So don't just be this middleman hustling spirit. Understand the whole process, the science, the philosophy of value creation, of value monetization, of value in itself as a subject matter. So that's why I love this YouTube channel, Valuetainment. It's something you can check out. But that is the game. Knowing how to offer value, knowing how to transform value, knowing how to transport value, knowing how to distribute value. That is all game. So start today studying what value look like and what value you are trying to bring to marketplace and what value you are trying to earn mastery, autonomy and purpose on, so that you can take your game for wherever you are today. To when people are asking me that in my business, what do? I do logo. I said no, I give brand identity. That's the value we are offering. Brand identity. We want your business to look this professional, this top notch, this top class. That is what I'm not just giving you a PDF and a JPG and a PNG format. That is not the game. It's not me producing that really matter. What I'm doing is to bring the value to the brand, to make you an identity in the marketplace. There's no way you will not see Apple and know that this is an Apple brand. You can't remove that identity from them. Whoever did that design, whoever did that logo, gave Apple the identity they so much crave for. That is me understanding the value my business offering. It is up to you now to start understanding value. No matter where you are in this, whether you are still being a medium or whatever, start understanding value you are creating, and then when you understand that, you will know how to go about it at scale. How do I express this value in a massive format? So it's all about the game of value. Guys, start understanding the value you are taking in the market. Till we meet any other time, I remain your dear friend, Elon Jobs.